Hi, I'm Delaney,
And I'm Jensen.
and we're here with the PSD Boys Volleyball coach.
I'm Chris Savage.
We're going to be talking about boys volleyball a little today. First and foremost, coaching both boys and girls, what are the main differences between the games?
I would say that the girls' game is much more refined. I think the girls' players have been playing a lot longer, and so just in terms of skill and attention to detail, I think the girls' game is more refined in that way. Our boys have only been playing for a couple years, and so there's still a lot of learning that takes place. But yeah, some differences, but a lot of similarities as well.
Got it.
Can you tell us a little bit about when you played?
Yeah, I played in high school in Southern California. Was really competitive. We went to our conference, our regional championship. There was no state championship at the time, but we made it to that championship my junior and senior years. And it was great. The game's changed a little bit. We didn't have libero back then, so I played middle blocker, and I got to play all the way around, which was fun.
Really?
I got to play defense and serve and all that stuff, which which was a lot of fun.
Is California kind of the hub for boys volleyball?
It's one of, I believe, Ohio, I think, is actually pretty big
Really?
for boys volleyball.
Okay.
Pennsylvania as well. Coach Switala is from Pennsylvania, and I know
Nice.
that's a big hub. Penn State is a big volleyball powerhouse, but I think proximity to the beach is a big
For sure.
Oh,
big
that
part
makes
of that.
sense. Yeah.
Well, that was always a big thing. My school wasn't close to the beach, but anytime we'd play the beach schools, Miracosta or, going blank right now, but all the beach schools were all just real good. All those kids just grew up playing sand volleyball and things. So
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit more about how the game has changed since you played?
I mentioned libero. I think some of the rules have changed. Oh man, I'm old, but rally scoring wasn't. That started right when I graduated. They started rally scoring, so that sped the games up. I remember having some matches that were 3 hours long because you had to serve.
Gosh.
You had to serve to score points, and you just go back and forth with no one scoring points. And so, my junior year we had like 3-hour matches in a row leading up to the championship.
Wow.
So that's been a big one. I think just a lot more maybe technology or stats and creativity. I think there's a lot more analysis that goes into the game.
For sure.
And you see that kind of at the college level. You'll see a lot more just creativity with different plays, different attacks, and
So how long has the PSD Stars team been around?
This will be our third season.
Third season. How have the past two gone?
They've gone really well.
Sweet.
I
Nice.
think that first year we had only a couple players that really had any experience.
Yeah.
And we still did pretty well that first year. This last year, we won our conference. We raised the bar even higher, and this year we're looking to raise it even more. Now that we've got kids that have been playing for a few years, and infrastructure of volleyball has grown a lot in Northern Colorado. There's now clubs for boys to play in instead of just being in Denver, and so. A lot of our boys have been able to get a lot more experience. Even with the beach, there's a lot of sand volleyball that has kind of popped up here in Fort Collins. So a lot of our boys have been playing sand volleyball and then club volleyball. So it's just grown a lot.
That's awesome.
In the last couple of years.
Yeah. How's this? Oh,
I was gonna say, I've heard that sand volleyball is really good for like increasing vertical and just movement there. Did you play a lot of sand when you were in California?
Not a lot, a little bit. I look at sand volleyball almost as a different sport as well.
For sure.
It's a lot more kind of shots and things like that. But certainly, running around, jumping in the sand, or trying to jump in the sand, I should say. It definitely helps with the vertical and other skills of the game.
How's the season looking like? What's the outlook like? And do you have any rivalries or big games?
Yeah, as a coaching staff, we're real optimistic for this season. I think, having so many boys that have now had a couple years of experience playing coming into the season, I think we're going to have a lot more depth than we've ever had.
Yeah.
So, there's going to be a lot of positional battles and things like that. but our expectations are high. You mentioned the girls volleyball, and coaching girls volleyball this last season was incredible. It was incredible to see, just the confidence and the belief that the team had, and to see where that carried us. From just a couple points from winning the state championship. So I'm still riding that confidence and stuff. So my expectations for the team are, we're looking at state. We're shooting for a state championship.
Awesome. Yeah.
We won our conference last year, so we'll be looking to try to do that again. We have some tough rivals in our conference. Specifically, Thornton is a good one.
Thornton.
And then also Greeley Central we've split with them the last couple years. So
good to know.
Those will be a couple big ones that we know about.
We'll try to be there.
Yeah.
What would you say that your team's identity is? Are you guys like hard hitting, good defensive team, all around?
I think that's TBD. I think we're gonna find out. I think we've got some cannons. I think we got some kids that can blast some balls. Setters are developing, like younger. We have a younger team, I'd say. We think we have just a couple of seniors, and so I think we'll have to kind of form that identity. But I've always been a big serving guy. And that, again, with the girls, serving, saving. That's something that we've adopted. We're going to serve a ton this year. We want to be the best serving team in the state. Yeah. So serving, defense, and then the big hitting is the icing on the cake, I think.
Yeah. Which players on your team should we keep an eye on this season?
All of them.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I think one of our just a couple returning players, Alex Van Thyn. He's big. He plays tennis as well.
Right?
He played outside in 10th. He played middle in 11th.
Sure.
So we're looking at him at outside.
Nice.
Yeah, he just gets up and has a big heavy swing. So we're looking at seeing how he does on the outside. Trevor Baldwin is one of our middles, and he did great for us last year as a sophomore. he had matches where teams had to like triple block. They just really had to try to slow him down. So I'm looking to try to utilize him a little bit more. We have the reigning conference libero of the year.
Oh, wow.
Shane Gertis, who's at Timnath. Yeah. We're looking to move him to outside.
Oh, really?
This year. Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a good swing, good IQ for the game. So yeah, we've got a few options.
Awesome. I think that's all we have.
Yeah, we appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah.
That was some really good insight. So thank you.
Thanks.
Anything else we should know about the team or boys volleyball in general?
Just has been a lot of fun, and it's great to see it grow. Coach Sotala and I were approached with kind of starting this a couple years ago, right before the season. I think we had like a month to prepare or something, and it's just been really, really neat to see kind of this foundation kind of grow and expand. So we're just glad to see how much it's grown and how much the sport of boys volleyball has grown in the state, but here in Fort Collins specifically.
For sure.
All right. Well, thanks again,
Awesome.
Coach. We're looking forward to watching you.
Yeah. Can't wait to go.
Yeah. Thanks. We'll see you there.
Thank you.